Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 3 of Spring Cleaning for the Soul 2025 edition. I'm here a minute early today, if you can imagine. I had some technical difficulties yesterday. Um, Someone brought up to me that it's still Mercury retrograde, which if you know Mercury retrograde, it messes with your electronics and your tech and um, all the things. So, yeah. Anyways, it seems to be copacetic and working today, so we're running with it. We are running with it. So, day 3. Just to recap, on day 1, we talked about the need for detoxification and how our energy can be dimmed or diminished when we don't, we let these toxic things pile on to us and we don't release our stress and we don't release our emotions and we don't rejuvenate ourselves and take care with our energy. So we learned about what is toxic to us, some obvious, some not. On day 2, yesterday, we dug into gathering up and releasing what no longer serves us and learned the importance of keeping our life force flowing, through balanced energy centers or our chakras, and how to, that really is the key to not just um longevity, but meaningful, good longevity, right? Being active and mobile as we age versus the alternative. So today we are exploring how to reconnect with our true selves. Because who are we when we are bogged down with stress and unhelpful thoughts and beliefs and maybe not so good habits? On the other hand, who are we when we show up feeling balanced and peaceful? Are we kinder? Are we gentler? Are we more compassionate? Are we more creative? Are we more loving, peaceful, joyful? All the things, right? We, if we let our energy dictate how we show up as different people. Um, Very often it's all us, but we show up kind of leading with the aspects that we'd rather not lead with. So why is it so important? Why is it so important to maintain this cleansed and harmonized energy balance in our mind, body, and spirit? It has everything to do with how well you live your life in all the areas. Most important of which is your health. If you do not have your health, everything else in your life is a big struggle. Um, and did you know that you can actually prevent chronic illness and pain by detoxifying your emotions and beliefs and keeping your energy clear? Did you know that you can minimize and improve and recover from chronic illness and pain by getting to the deeply emotional root cause and understanding what might be driving your condition and learning how to manage the negative feelings, boost the positive ones, and live your life from a place of unapologetic authenticity? And we'll get into a little more of that later, but if you've already gone long enough with these buried emotions and beliefs and thoughts and self-sabotaging behavior, so much so that it's possibly led to a chronic illness. I'm not saying every single chronic illness is strictly from emotions, but the thought leaders in this area have put it out there that 70% likely so. And we know that we get chronic conditions from other things, from exposure to environmental toxins and things like that. But the thought leaders at the moment are speaking to this from the context that, yeah, most chronic illness is caused by trauma, belief systems that don't serve us, heavy emotions, not dealing with our stress, not dealing with our grief, those types of things. So we're gonna touch on that again, but right now I'm going to lead us into a meditation to reconnect with your true self, because it's so important. It is so important to do that. It's just unbelievably so good for your well-being. So I will start with a disclaimer that I did yesterday. If you are driving, if you are operating machinery, if you are operating equipment, if you are in a place where it is not safe to zone out and fall asleep, if that will bring harm to you or another property, um, do not close your eyes and participate in this meditation. If you are in a safe place, feel free to join. You can always come back to this, either looking up the live on Facebook or going over to my YouTube channel. I'll share the recording link later, and you can just start right here at the meditation. Now, today I am going to play some um, music, some solfeggio tones. So this is all tuned to 528, which is tied to your solar plexus, your personal power center. It's located in your midsection, right above your belly button, just below your ribs. So we're gonna try it with music today and see if you like that. And I'm on airplane mode, so my phone cannot ring during the meditation like it did yesterday. So here we are. So let's play this and get into our space and see what comes from this meditation. So welcome to this beautiful moment where you have the space to reconnect with the most authentic version of yourself. Allow yourself to get comfortable, settling into a position where your body can relax and your mind can open. Gently close your eyes and take a deep, slow breath in. Fill your lungs completely, feeling your body expand with life. Hold that breath for a moment and then exhale, releasing any tension that you may have been carrying. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply, each breath taking you further into this present moment. Your body will naturally regulate your breathing and get you into a rhythm that is peaceful, easy, and comfortable. And now bring your awareness to your heart center right in the middle of your chest. And picture a warm, soft light glowing there, expanding with every breath you take. This light is the essence of who you truly are, your pure, authentic self. With each breath, this light grows brighter, filling you with warmth, love, and a deep sense of peace. As this light expands, feel yourself becoming more attuned to the natural flow of your being. You have created space, vast open space, for the person that you were always meant to be. The space is filled with infinite possibilities, and in this moment, you are free to embrace your full potential. You no longer need to push, force, or strive. Instead, you allow yourself to simply be. There's no rush here. Your journey is unfolding effortlessly, and the path to your highest self is clear and radiant before you. Every moment you are more aligned with your true purpose, more in harmony with the rhythm of the universe. You are allowing everything that is meant for you to come easily and naturally. The universe is always working in your favor, and in this moment, you are open to receive all the good that is on its way to you. Know this, you have everything you need within you to become the highest version of yourself right now. The space you have created is fertile ground for growth, and it is already responding to your willingness to allow. The flow of abundance, love, and success is moving toward you effortlessly, and you are fully deserving of it all. Every thought, every feeling, every experience is now an opportunity for you to step more fully into who you truly are. The person you are meant to be is not something to be created. It is something you are allowing. You are not forcing anything. You are simply allowing yourself to unfold and grow in the most natural way. Take a moment to feel the deep sense of ease and peace that surrounds you now. You are in perfect alignment with who you are. There is nothing you need to do except allow your true self to emerge. Trust in the process. Trust in the power of your own being. The universe is supporting you, and everything is falling into place. And now, as you continue to breathe deeply, know that this space you've created is always available to you. Whenever you need to reconnect with your true self, simply breathe, allow, and remember that everything you desire is already on its way to you. You are aligned with your highest potential, and you are worthy of every good thing that life has to offer. When you're ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers and toes, stretch gently, and carry the feeling of peace and alignment with you. The person you are meant to be is already within you, and now you are allowing yourself to become. Open your eyes, knowing that this truth is always with you, guiding you as you step fully into your authentic self. And so it is. So, that was just a very short kind of recalibration for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. You can always come back to it, as I said. So, getting into this whole authentic self piece. According to many of the thought leaders and spiritual leaders, both past and present, we come here with one purpose, and that is to live a life that feels true and authentic to us, to have fun, to be joyful, to be creative and happy while we're here, to be in service to each other, be loving, be compassionate. The result of us living a high vibrational, purpose-driven life is we get the benefit of having excellent health in mind, body, and spirit. That's it, that's all. It's so easy. The universe expands and grows from our experiences, and it gifts us with all the abundance and prosperity that we desire and vibrationally line up with, which is why it's so important to keep your energy clean so your vibe is high and you are lining up with those things. And this is deeply, deeply connected to the healing work that I do with my clients. Some of us are already bogged down with thoughts and beliefs and behaviors that do not elevate or serve us in any way. We know we have work to do and habits to kick: the smoking, the drinking, the drugs, the out of control anxiety, the overeating, the excess shopping. You know the exact ways of thinking and doing that you want to change. And no judgment for any of it. We're human, and we need that dopamine hit from those habits because we're carrying things that are hard to deal with. And once you figure out what those things are and reframe them, you don't need the dopamine hit anymore. It's really cool how all that works. So, we know the exact ways usually, the ways of thinking and the ways of doing that if we change it, we can improve. We can find a way. We just need a means to be able to stick with the changes and start seeing the positive results and outcomes. Some of us feel like there's something running in the background. It's hidden away from our conscious mind, our conscious awareness. It's keeping us stuck. We don't know what it is, but we know it's something. And we get in the habit of ignoring how we feel. We deny our emotions. We think, oh, that's just the way it is. And we don't accept or acknowledge our whole selves. And we become disconnected from who we really are. And who we really are is a boatload of awesome. Let's just throw that out there. And some of us have denied these things, these emotions, these beliefs, that's been stifled and buried for so long that we're actually afflicted with chronic pain, chronic illness, autoimmune disease, and we're looking for a way to bridge the gap from where we are now, if we are dealing with something chronic, and the elevated well-being in mind, body, and spirit. And amazing things can happen when we find that sweet spot of getting to the root cause of the things that are concerning us and challenging us, and we clear out the toxic stuff and we open and balance our energy centers. All kinds of chronic disease, painful autoimmune conditions, even stage 4 cancer, believe it or not, respond favorably to doing this important work with our body, mind, and spirit. I've seen lots of evidence of this in my own life, in myself. I was able to, overcome endometriosis when the drugs they weren't doing their job. They did their job a little bit, but not enough. Anyway, another story for another time. But I've seen it in myself. I've seen clients go from, barely being able to walk because, they had such terrible chronic pain to, they do all kinds of stuff now. It's not stopping them. And isn't that a blessing? Can you imagine? Can you imagine for a moment, you're in chronic, debilitating pain right now, let's say, and you do the energy work and the healing, and you don't have that pain anymore, and it becomes such a distant memory, and it doesn't stop you from doing anything and living your life. So and that's why I love working with people that have chronic pain and illness, because the doctors tell us that, sorry, conventional medicine can do so much, but you're always going to have these side effects. You're always going to have these symptoms. You're always going to be chronically tired. This is as good as it gets, blah, blah, blah. And it's just not true. It's just not true. So, yeah, it's important work. It's great work, and it's worth doing. You're worth the investment of time that it would take to do that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how your life would be without feeling dragged down by all of that? So I hope you enjoyed this year's spring cleaning for the soul. This is something that I plan to do every spring. And I hope you gain some peace and some clarity and maybe a little insight on how you can move forward and up level the heck out of your emotions, behaviors, relationship to your health, every aspect of your life, because you deserve it all. You deserve it all. We all deserve it all. We came here to live just joyously, and that's hard to do sometimes when you're weighed down by these things. So if you want to explore healing on a deeper level, in a program that is customized and personalized for you. You can find me at Hypnotherapy with Kelly, KELLI.com, or Kelly.brown_hypnotherapy on Insta. And let's connect. And you already know where I am on Facebook. Hello, because we're here. um, Consult calls are free and they're no obligation, right? If it's my deep honor to walk with you in your up leveling, your healing, your transformation, however you like to name it. Sorry, whatever you want to call it. I absolutely get so much out of being in service in this way. It's so good. It feels good to me. It is amazing to see the transformations, the changes, the positive outcomes for my clients, and I can't wait to help you see what's possible for you. So, on that note, I will be ending this live video here, and I'll be posting the YouTube links later so that you can check it out. But I would love to hear from you. I would absolutely love to hear from you, even if you just have questions or whatever. I'm happy to help. So you know all the ways to get in touch with me, and I am wishing you all an amazing, fantastic day, and I hope we chat soon in whatever context that is. So thank you so much for attending and giving me your time and attention.